I will recommend you just to sit super comfortably and choose one of these positions. So it could be just like that, the left knee is bended and the heel is pointing towards your pelvis, or you can sit on your heel. It's slightly more complicated and challenging, but it's really good to improve the blood circulation in your feet and your legs. So you can sit either in one heel or just have this heel inward. Just decide what feels better. I really want you to sit on your both buttocks, right? So roll your shoulders back and bring your hands over the head and stretch. And then you can stretch one side at a time, your left and your right. And then you can interlace your fingers and stretch even a little bit more. So remember, this is just the beginning, the warm-up. I don't want you to force yourself too much. You can drop your head down and kind of try to touch the chest with your chin if you can, and focus on this nice stretch on the back of your neck. Take a deep breath in, relax your belly, give yourself a little bit of space, safe space to practice. No judgments. Just be the best support for yourself during this practice. Okay, as you're ready, come back to center, bring your hands down, and maybe you can touch your toes of your extended leg. And then with your other hand, just bring it up to the sky, point to the ceiling. If this is okay, stay here, just no rush, and tuck your chin slightly so you're not hinging in your neck. And maybe this hand, which is pointing to the sky, you can bring it, bend it, and bring it to your lower back. And now massage the lower back. Really gently just apply. Sorry, I just need to admit someone else. Okay. Beautiful. So then here you're just massaging your lower back. And at the same time, you're opening your chest a little bit more here, so you're not looking down to your leg. You're just really looking at me at the moment and gently massaging the lower back. Take a deep breath in, and already you can feel how you're melting, releasing the tension. And very slow, come back to the center and switch your legs. Again, remind you can have this position or this one, sitting on one of your heels. Just decide. And from here again, stretch your hands up to the sky and then look up, and very careful, stretch the front of your neck. Take a deep breath in, relax your belly, tummy, breathing through the tummy. Allow yourself to relax, not to contract those muscles. Just really have this nice time. As you exhale, touch your toes with the extended leg, and the other hand pointing up to the sky. Tuck your chin, so you have this beautiful space on the back of your head. It's really important. Do not hinge. Try to bring the upper shoulder slightly back and place the hand on your lower back. So if it's accessible for you today, I encourage you to give yourself a little bit of massage, your lower back. Just apply some nice, beautiful motions. You can give yourself just attention. Basically that you see those muscles, you feel them, and you are being there for your body. Nice. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From here, we gently shift to tabletop position, all fours. So it's just important to have your palms underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, round your spine. Just really separate those shoulder blades as much as you can. Like really, and take a deep breath in and breathe through these shoulder blades if it's possible, if you can understand how you can send this breath there. As you exhale, sink with your belly, look up and back bend, but gently and carefully. Keep your elbows straight and your hands pushing against the mat. And again, inhale, round the spine. Look to your knees and look up as you sink and lower. And again, inhale and just connect this breath with your movement. This is amazing to improve the spine flexibility, to reduce the back pain or any kind of discomfort in your upper back as well. So then you place the left hand just underneath your eye level, left hand underneath your eye level, and the right hand twist up to the sky. The first and very gentle twist for today. Tuck your chin in and just try to do a couple of kind of round circles with your hand. And this is something that you can kind of recognize the massage, that you are massaging the upper back, your shoulder blades. Just feel, focus on your upper back. Beautiful. Inhale and just send this hand up to the sky. Stretch as much as you can. Gently exhale. Change your hands. Now the right one goes just in the middle, in the center, and send the left hand up to the sky. Try to keep your hips squared. It's really important because we just twisting only in our upper and middle back. Inhale and couple of circles here with your upper hand. Tuck your chin in, so do not hinge in the back of your neck. Long and beautiful neck. Move your shoulders away from your ears. And beautiful, relax. It's a good time to meet in child pose position. So place your forehead on the mat, and stretch out so your fingertips trying to reach the top of your mat, and your buttocks resting on your heels. Take a deep breath in and start to rock your forehead. Massage the forehead as you stay in here. Just really massaging the forehead, and you exhaling, grounding yourself, kind of releasing the tension. Maybe it's emotional, mental tension, whatever is there in your head. Release it down to the earth through the forehead. Massage it, and very slow, maybe vertebra by vertebra with a round spine, come all the way up. And from here, let's meet in our first downward dog position. Send those hips up to the sky. Your feet hip distance apart. If it's the first time you're today exercising with me, so it's really important that you send in this weight, the weight of your body, back to your feet. Try to avoid keeping all your weight on your hands. Bend your knees, that's totally fine. I need your back to be super straight here, kind of back bending, sinking with your chest down. Take a deep breath in, shake your head, make sure it's relaxed. There is no tension in your neck. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, release whatever you hold in there. Take a deep breath, another, and breathe out. And then slowly walk with baby steps towards your hands. So we meet here and have your feet hip distance apart. And then you can place your hands on your hips and try to have this beautiful angle, 90 degrees between your belly and your hips. So, and then important thing is just send your hands back. It's like an airplane pose. So you really try to open your chest as much as you can and bring the shoulders away from your ears. It's like it kind of coming out of your shelf. We're spending lots of time, in our shelves, working, sitting. And this is important to have this beautiful neck. Important to have this neck in line with your back. And here you notice very nice stretch through the back of your legs. If it's too much, you can bend your knees a little bit, but keep your back straight. Your hands, engage them. It's not just resting there. They are really working here. Spread your fingers. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Next thing, bring your hands to the back of your head. So send your elbows to the side. And here we're going to do a gentle twist. Just look to me, to right or left, and then to the other side. You don't have to push yourself or force. Just 5 centimeter twist will be already just enough for the beginning. And just try to notice what's happening right now in your shoulder blades, in your upper back, and just connect with your breath. As you inhale, twist to one side. As you exhale, to the center back. As you inhale again to the other side, and a few more times. I really enjoy this. Hopefully you can feel the benefit of this exercise, simple exercise too. And it's a good time, soften your knees and release the tension. Just look down And make sure you're not holding your torso, your upper body. I want you to relax completely. Like there is no bones in your body. You're super soft. You're melting down. You're not holding your head, your neck. And just imagine how through the crown of your head, the tension dripping down to the earth. Leaving your body with happiness and lightness. So right now, if you can, interlace your fingers behind. If it's not accessible, have a strap or belt or any kind of piece of fabric behind. If you can do it with your fingers interlaced, that's good. If not, just use some prop. And then send those straight hands away from your back. Try to bring these hands, kind of create this intention that you would like to bring those hands almost touching the ground. One day, why not? You can soften your knees, remember, your feet hip distance apart, and be gentle. You have very nice stretch right now, but you are not overusing your shoulders. You're not experiencing any kind of pain. Throughout the practice, you're not feeling any pain. If you have it, just take a break, lay down in Shavasana or child pose. Few more seconds here. Breathe through your chest. Try to expand those that rib cage right now. Inhale and release your hands. As you exhale, step back with your right, so your front left leg is bent at 90 degrees, and place the back leg down on the knee. So just take a moment here to get used. And if you can, just sink a little bit lower with your hips. Find a safe space. I really encourage you to have 90 degrees angle so it's not harming your knee. And send these hips a little bit lower. If you feel that you're overusing your lower back, so maybe it's a good time to draw your belly in, like contract those muscles of your abdominal a little bit. So it's a good time to send your hands over the head and find the opposite elbow. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, just bend to the side, bend to your left. So if your left foot forward, then you bend into your left side. And it's really important, try to open your chest here. You're not bending forward. You try to stay upright with your torso. And a little bit more, send it to the left. Stretch the right side of your body. You really need to feel this nice and beautiful stretch. Take a deep breath in through your right lung. Inhale, exhale, release. And from here, it's just a few times this kind of dynamic movement. Back and forward, just a little bit to wake up those muscles. We've been probably sitting the whole day. It's really beneficial. Nice blood flow coming now to those organs and muscles. Beautiful. And from here, just step back with the left knee and send the right foot forward. And again, take a slow, just a minute or less. Just sink here, have a 90 degrees in your front knee, and make sure that your knee is just on the top of your heel. Make sure again your hips are squared, so you're not opening to any side. Take a deep breath in, bring your hands over the head and find the opposite elbow. Make sure now you have a different hand in front. As you inhale, lengthen the spine beautifully. As you exhale, side bending to your right. You can look up to the sky if you wish, or you can look down to your knee or just in front of you. Breathe deeply, engage your tummy as you breathe in, exhale. The next inhalation through your lungs. Now take a deep breath in through your left lung, expand it, and breathe out. The last long breath here, and release. So from here, just again, few movements here, just to explore a little bit, not forcing to do any particular pose just back and forward. Beautiful. And from here, step forward with your left, so feet together. And right now, just find this, imagine this chair behind, and then sit on this imagined chair and send your hands up to the sky, chair pose, energizing pose. It's really toning up your glutes, your ankles, strengthening your ankles. So try to have this beautiful line. Do not back bend. Draw your belly in. Squeeze those glutes. Maybe you want to have hip distance apart. Your feet hip distance apart. It's slightly easier. For some of you, it might be good. Sit lower. I really know you can do that. If you're tired, at any moment you just you bend forward and relax. Okay? If you can stay here a little bit more, I'm super happy. Accompany me. Take a deep breath in, and for the first round, that's probably enough. Relax, bend forward, and completely release. Do not hold, do not engage any muscle in your body right now. I want you to take a deep breath in, open your mouth, and exhale. Maybe you can shift to the left, to the right, rock from side to side. Observe how your hamstrings, the back of your legs, are responding. And right now we're going to do the same pose, chair pose, but with twisting. And when you're ready, again, sit on your chair. You can have your feet hip distance apart or together, your choice. Bring your hands to the namaste and twist to your right, having your left elbow across your right knee. If it's too challenging, you can try to open your hands and have this position instead. But it's really important to open your chest, open your shoulders here. So namaste, we try to keep these palms in the middle of our chest, or you open your hands, your choice. Challenge yourself or be gentle. The neck is extension of your straight back, of course, and your heart is higher than your hip center, so your heart center is higher. Okay, so you're not being in this position. Your hips are lower than your heart. Okay, exhale, relax again. Pull, bend forward, and no movement is happening right now. You're breathing deeply, you enjoy and see this blood flow happening right now in your legs, in your back. It's gonna help us to improve posture and release this unnecessary pain in our back. As you're ready, take a deep breath in. Again, bend your knees. The chair pose number 3. Again, the namaste, hands in namaste, twist to your left, the right elbow across your left knee. And try not to force yourself to twist too much, okay? Allow your body to do it naturally. With the regular practice, you can feel your limits and then push yourself a little bit forward if it's needed. So just remember that this posture again, helping us to release tension in our back. It also improves the digestion, detoxificating our body. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open your chest, the neck is long and beautiful. I really know you can do that. Take a deep breath in and exhale, relax. Okay, open your mouth and release. You can close your eyes and again shift to your left, to your right. Explore this. You can do different kind of waves if you want. Whatever your body is asking for. Make it a little flow to enjoy. So from here, what I want you to do is just to have your feet wide apart. So I really love when my toes looking inward and my heels looking outwards. And then I have my hands. If you can reach the mat, this is great. If you cannot, have those books or blocks assisting you. You can always bend your knees, soften them a little bit, so it allows you, give you space to lengthen your spine. And of course, your neck is just extension of your beautiful spine. So just will show you this way. Right, so as we stay here, we bend our knees and then we try to rotate those glutes up to the sky, kind of back bending very gently in our kind of lower back, in our upper and middle back. Take a deep breath in and release, relax. So now the right hand goes in the middle, just as what we did at the beginning, underneath your eye level, and then the left hand goes up to the sky. Again, do not force yourself to too deep twist, okay? And now just imagine that on your lower back you have, let's say, a cup of tea, right? With water. And I want your hips to be parallel with the ground, so you're twisting only in your middle and upper back. You can place your hand on your lower back and massage yourself again. So it's an amazing way to connect with your body. It's an amazing way to find if there's any trigger points. Just you can do some circles, improve the blood circulation there again. This helps us to de-stress. Oh, it's also, you know, that this kind of twist, they also help us to melt that extra baggage that we may have on our waist. So let's shape our waist and hips in a beautiful way. As you exhale, release, relax, and maybe again just hang here, hang and do nothing completely. I just wish that you have this space so you can hang here. You can have your feet maybe slightly with a bigger distance in between if you wish, or the opposite, the narrower distance. Okay, maybe it's a good time. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. The left hand goes now just underneath your eye level. Ideally, your palm is underneath your shoulder, okay? And twist to your right. And again, your hips are parallel with the ground. You can look up over your hand and try to push the mat away with your left hand. Straighten that elbow. Stretch out to the sky. And again, if you wish, you can place the hand on your lower back and massage. With your fingertips, with the base of your palm, your choice. Just breathe in here. As you exhale, relax. And again, stay here, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Maybe if you feel it's enough, it's a good time. Just find any way to sit on the mat, whatever is okay. Just sit here, stretch out your legs. Again, remove those glutes a little bit away so you can sit on those bones and massage. Bring your hands over the head, stretch out to the sky and bend forward. And again, your neck is just in line with your straight back. And place your hand down on your shins or on the sides or from your legs. Your feet are flexed, so tone up those muscles, engage the muscles of your legs, and flex your feet. Tuck your chin in, and maybe it's a good time right now to try to touch with your chin, your chest, and kind of imagine that you're having like a small ping pong ball and you're keeping it with between your chin and chest, and you're rocking it or sliding it from side to side. And now is a good time when you can observe your the back of your neck. So we're stretching those tiny muscles which are normally very tensed, and they hold in a lot of kind of pain there, and sometimes they can cause you the headache. So again, to the left, to the right. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, come back to the center, and then you bend your right knee, just place it next to your left knee, the foot. So as you're ready here, just bring this knee a bit closer, and this is what I do. I kind of puff up my chest, puff it up, and then as I exhale, I twist to my right. So if you have your right knee bended, then you twist into your right, and then you place the hand behind you as a support. Take a deep breath in and look back. It's also it's amazing opportunity to stretch your neck as well. Just try to really look behind as far as you can and stretch the neck. And as well, focus on your shoulders. Try to keep them aligned and breathe through your stomach. I know many things to keep in mind, but we're gonna spend here for another few seconds, half a minute. Focus on your tummy breath. This is kind of deeper twist, as you may notice, and it helps us to release tension from our abdomen wall. Sometimes we hold it there. So if you feel that you want to do it, you may try to bring your left elbow across your right knee, and it will allow you to twist a little bit deeper, but please be careful, do not force too much. So twist, look back, try to keep your spine straight. So just see this line from your head down to your hips. It's a beautiful straight line. You're not leaning back too much. Okay, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, come back to the center and just observe how you feel from your right side, from your left side of the body. And if you want, you can bend your knees, bring your feet together, and just do a very short Baddha Konasana. You can bend forward again. You can stretch out your hands to the side, close your eyes, and just for a few moments relax here. Must be pleasant for your lower back, reducing the pain and unnecessary tension there. Breathe with your tummy. You can open your mouth and breathe out. Maybe do you have any kind of stress impact on your body, so just release it. And come back to the center. Stretch out your right leg and bend the left knee. Have your feet next to your right knee. And I forgot to tell you, so the extended leg is engaged, so it's not super relaxed. You bring this feet towards you. Lengthen the spine, bring this knee next to you and puff the chest up. Exhale, twist. So at the beginning, be really gentle and nice. Look back, stretch your neck here. Just take this opportunity to stay still and observe your breath. Is it possible for you to breathe counting to 4 as you inhale and count to 4 as you exhale? Each time you inhale, you lengthen the spine, releasing the tension, and breathe through your tummy. Only if you feel confident, you can bring your right elbow across your left knee and twist slightly deeper here, knowing your limits, respecting your body. Take a deep breath in, lengthen spine, exhale, relax, come back to the center. And again, bend your knees, bring them next to your pelvic floor, and then you can try just to allow actually yourself to bend forward again, sink deeper. You can place your hands on your or your elbows if you can. Your elbows on your knees, and just by the gravity of your hands, stretch them a little bit more. It would be absolutely amazing if you can stretch through the spine, have this beautiful straight back. What we're doing, we're just training our muscles to memorize this straight back, because we tend to round it. And we take each opportunity, this 45 minutes, to constantly watch our back, keeping it straight. Beautiful. So, and from here, let's try some